1 out of 5.
1 in 5 women, 1 in every 5 women will experience sexual assault.
We know that it's an important issue and one that needs to be addressed. What's been missing for a long time is the opportunity for men to be involved. Male Athletes Against Violence is a unique peer education program that involves men in issues of anti-violence. Unlike most peer ed programs that are co-ed, this one is unique because it offers the opportunity for men to stand up and be involved.
Our biggest goal is kind of to put a stop and to prevent any domestic violence, any sexual assaults or any bullying kind of within the community, and we all have different roles and we try to contribute to putting an end to those things.
I think that involving male athletes counters a stereotype. I think that we do see a lot in the media, the negative, men are abusive, male athletes are abusive, and this is one way to counter the stereotype.
You know, this is just not about being a student athlete. This is also about being a young man on a college campus and being a young man of influence on your, you know, your peers and those around you. So I think it's been something that it's really been neat to see, something that brings a tremendous amount of pride.
A lot of what the men do in the program is community outreach, trying to be available for events on campus or doing workshops in the residence halls, talking directly to small groups of students.
When we're walking around campus and we see things that's going on that's violence, we step up and be leaders and don't just sit there and just let it allow it to happen. We say something. We're role models with people who people look up to, and if they seeing us do the right thing, I'm pretty sure they'll do the right thing.
I feel like that with that big platform, it kind of gives us a lot of leeway to really reach out to people. I mean, if they look up to us, it's something that can really, you know, spread throughout the campus.
When they kind of see these role models or these kind of status quo athletes in the community, especially a small town like Orono, they're definitely watching, they're definitely seeing what we're doing, so we want to try to paint the right picture, and how to treat people.
We want to kind of get out of the social norm and really challenge people to act the right way.
You know, growing up, my mom was always she was treated like a queen. You know, that's how I started. My dad treated my mom like a queen, so we all do the same. So I feel like just by me talking to younger kids, like when we go to schools, that's when they learn. That's the time for them to learn and to get the, you know, the right habits.
We hear study after study talking about how issues around assault, let's say particularly sexual assault, are at epidemic proportions. And for years and years, we've had women standing up. So it's nice to have an opportunity to allow men to stand up and lead.
I'd say the other thing is just bullying. We've seen many videos, and there's a bunch of different campaigns where bullying happens in schools with 9-year-olds, 11-year-olds, and they kind of get bullied so much to the point where they end up committing suicide. That's something that we definitely want to put an end to, and I think it's devastating.
You know, lots of people care about these issues. They care about domestic violence, they care about sexual assault, but there may be no way for them to sort of stand up and lead and be part of the solution, to speak out. And I think that's what MAV really is about, allowing male athletes in this case the opportunity to be part of that.
I feel like this can kind of be a contagious thing as far as preventing situations like bullying happening on campuses. And I kind of hope that we can, you know, reach out to more schools and whatnot, because I feel like the more we reach out to high schools before they get onto that college campus, it's something that will kind of set that image in their head of preventing a situation like bullying happening.
Our role, we want to just kind of show the community and show people in the country that, you know, everyone's equal and everyone needs to be treated with that respect. That's kind of the importance for us.